I know. Chit sang. I went ahead and looked up all the characters' names again to making sure I wasn't saying anybody's name wrong, but already. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, it's fine. It's fine, everybody. I am excited to get to know this new character as well as see how our father figure interacts with the family now. I hope we get like a little home episode. I want a filler episode. I just need like a happy little filler episode. Can this be a happy one? I have a feeling it's not going to be. That's fine. Let's get to it. This is Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Southern Raiders, starting in 3, 2, 1, hey! The Nickelodeon! Yes! Water. Earth. Fire. Air. Oh, whoosh! I don't even have a guess for this episode. It says The Southern Raiders. More people coming? Dunk. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Previously on Avatar. Yeah! I want them to have like some kind of interaction. Again. Like this. Let's go, Mami Katara. Book 3, Fire, Chapter 16, The Southern Raiders. Cuddle snuggles. Oh. I'm not messing around anymore. I didn't know they had that. Seriously, I mean, like Katara, you can still be snippy with him, but at that moment, maybe not. Yeah, if it's more aggressive than like surveying or anything like that first, yeah, it feels like an Azula attack. Yeah. She also just lost her friend, so she's gonna be extra angry. These jumps, dude. Everybody's just gotten like hops all of a sudden. Maybe not so much. Bad timing. Bad timing. Family Feud. Family Feud. We were talking about how, like, Blue Fire's hotter. Could have just been in a tunnel, Appa. She can... Oh. She can do the flying thing, though. Yeah. So spooky. At the same time? With that hairpiece? Man. Heart to heart, heart to heart, heart to heart. That's a big ask. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Y'all getting spicy. It's not gonna be a happy episode. Yeah, let's go. Is she alive? Getting smoochy. Apparently. Oof. That's an ouchie. I hope we get to find out. I hope we have an answer for that. And they practice that. One of them just goes sliding off the ice into the water. Again. Hmm. She's still up! Oh no. I don't know if, like, she is still, like, actually alive, or if, like, gone as in, like, she's dead, but I don't know. But if she was gone, like, physically, because we still haven't got that terminology, but again, I don't know if we're going to. I feel like the impression is that she's, but, like, I'm halfway expecting to see her somewhere. Shoo. I mean, quite the pair, though. Ugh. Boogie boot. Extra water, because we need that right now. So it unalived. Yeah. I don't know. They didn't like say it outright. Oof. That's kind of cool. That's kind of really freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Well. So a very vengeful episode, huh? So all about Katara and Zuko finally. I'm glad we got them to have like a buddy up moment. I feel like if anybody was gonna have like a side trip with Zuko, like is it your turn for a field trip with Zuko? It needed to be Katara because she was the one that was most sus of him. And it was okay. Like the feelings of the characters I can fully get. From a writing perspective, I don't necessarily love this episode, but this is why I don't. But the reasons being, first of all, it may be because it's a kid show, it may be because they didn't want to flat out say it over and over. They did say that she was killed, but I didn't know if it was going to be something that was like she was taken, because a lot of the verbiage after a while was like she was gone, and I get that was their way of saying like she had passed, but it also felt like she was gone. She was taken prisoner. She was gone. And they just kept inserting the word killed, because there's been other shows and other things that I have seen that have just like worded verbiage very trickily just to find out that she is somewhere else later on. So I kept thinking that maybe, but I could not figure out a reason why she would want to go with them. So I'm glad we didn't have like a bad mama and bad twist for that and have like a whole character dynamic skewed within Katara. Instead we have a vengeful Katara, and this is her weak point. This is her Achilles heel. This is where she gets her rage from. So I do appreciate that we have this storyline. It was oddly developed. I still don't know why fully as a viewer she forgave him, other than it being the right thing, because he is not a good person. He didn't have any redeeming qualities. He had no person. Like, I guess you could say, like, she didn't know the mother of him. And since he did say something about his mother still being alive, like, she would be taking away somebody else. She would make me be somebody else just as sad as she was made. And I feel like those are more motivators for somebody like Katara at this point than actually forgiving him straight out, because I still don't find a reason for her to do it other than the right thing. But I feel like we should have had a flashback of Aang saying something, or his mother coming around the corner, even if they had a strenuous relationship, or something else to make her forgive. And I get that, yes, it's good. It's good to be a good person and not to harm people or take revenge on people. But I had no inclination of motive switch. Like, I wish it had been something that Zuko said or something else that had happened. So I'm a little unsatisfied with that moment in this one. But I am glad that she didn't kill him. I would see Katara in a different vengeful light had she taken that move. And I don't want her to have taken that move. She had an epic moment. I thought it was beautiful with the rain. I'm all about the rain. Y'all know it. But I loved that moment where she stopped the rain. She's like, I was the waterbender. Because, like, she's also in the vengeful state, still showing this man, like, why should you fear waterbenders? And, like, had that been another motivator, just be like, you don't have to fear us. We are not as harmful as you think, kind of thing, or something like that. I don't know. I wanted there to be a different motivator for the reason of being a good person. I don't know. I don't know why he did it or why he was just an awful being other than just being an empty, hollow person. And it's just kind of icky. It's just kind of icky what he is. I didn't love the moment with his mother. I didn't love that offering up of his mother. Yeah, that's for us, just as the viewers, just to be like, ew, go ahead and hurt this guy. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, it's not my favorite writing choices in this episode. I still love Katara. I'm still very proud of Katara for making those decisions to, like, rein it in. I'm still proud of Katara for being as epic as she possibly is with all of her waterbending abilities. I'm even happy with Zuko just being like, she needs help. Let's get on this therapy train. I can do it. We can go face her past and let her bring on her vengeance. But, like, it's not what he should be doing. He should not be egging them on. Very proud of Aang. Very, very proud of Aang, because you had even him referencing some of the past episodes that he has had, being like, when they took Appa, when I actually saw all what they had done to my people, like, Katara, I've been here. I know where you're at, but still being big enough to be like, you have to learn this. Like, I can't just tell you it. You have to learn it. And that's why I wanted her to learn it throughout. Yeah. Incredibly sad to see what did happen to their mother, and incredibly hurtful and painful to know it's because of you. That's not something Katara could have controlled. That's not something Katara, like, has any kind of power over. But her mom taking the responsibility for being the waterbender of the tribe, that's gotta be a heavy weight on her shoulders too. So I know why she's in this position of thinking that it's her responsibility to do something about it. And I see why she is so upset. And I do like all those motivators for all of this. I hate that conversation. I love and hate it, because it's like, it's such a sting moment as a writing of choice. But, like, when she's talking to Sokka and Sokka's like, I am not in a vengeful state against this man. And then she's like, well, then you must have not loved mom like I did. It's like, ooh, ouchie line. Ouchie line. That one hit home hard. But I do really appreciate what they were trying to do with that whole conversation, and just the way that Aang cleaned it up nicely. It was very, very good. So kudos on that. But shall we point out the highlight of this episode, at least for the comical aspect? Suki, Sokka, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Just keep an eye on those two, because we don't know. We don't know what's gonna be going on with that. That was hysterical. Thank you for that moment. Thank you, dear episode, for that moment. In the meantime, everybody, thanks so much for watching with me. I will catch you all again. Bye for now. Mwah!